네, 안녕하세요. 저는 비아에 7년째 다니고 있고 올해 졸업하게 한 박유섭이라고 합니다. 저는 비아에 2017년에 들어오게 됐고 올해 2024년에 졸업하게 됐고요. 이제는 호주의 Australian National University ANU에 제가 합격해서 올해 7월 달부터 Commenced My Studies 들어가게 될 것 같습니다. I remember when I first came to BIA, I was like, it wasn't during this actual school time, it was like during the summer holiday. And when I first came, it felt very weird at the beginning because it was very different. There was a very different atmosphere. There were no Korean students, there were no Korean teachers, and at the time I wasn't very good at English, so I couldn't fully understand what they were saying. But I remember all of them were smiling, all of them were laughing, and just from that first impression, I realized, oh, this is a very kind, warm school. And yeah, my first impression of BIA was unique, but very pleasing, very happy place. Yeah. I would say the first thing is teamwork and collaboration. I feel like NYP, you don't work independently, you mostly work in groups. And I feel like the teachers and the program itself is encouraging us to build up this teamwork, how to cooperate with each other, how to advance your leadership. I think that's the first thing. The second thing, I would say the curriculum itself, I think is very balanced. It's not just focused on one specific genre of academics. It's also focused on very small, like minor topics as well. So I remember one of them is like, we learned about, there's a thing called personal project. That's like a subject that you only work on the things that you want to do outside of school. And that also develops you, and that helps a lot in your university application as well. And the third thing, my personal favorite, is that the students don't always have to listen to the teachers. They can work with the teachers and study alongside them. And that not only creates a really good bond, but it also creates like a good mentor versus a student relationship. So you don't always have to think of teachers as like this high authority you must always listen to. The teachers don't always have to think of students as people they always have to teach. That you build this great bond and teamwork, and that I feel like goes beyond academics.
Good, thank you.
I feel like trust is the one word I can think of when I think of that relationship. I feel like our teachers always believe in us, and they always know when to come whenever. They always come when you ask for help. It's the problem that a lot of students tend to not ask questions because they're scared or nervous, but I feel like our teachers actually approach first instead of just waiting for the students. I feel like there's always that one time in a week where the teachers want to organize everything and just ask the students, were there any troubles that you want to share with us? Were there moments where you felt proud of each other? I feel like it not only helps the relationship between the students, but also with the teachers as well. And that's really good, not just for your academics, but throughout your life, because you are allowed to realize your weaknesses and your strengths, and that's really good for your development in the future. Never been to a Hagwon before, and I haven't took any tutors except inside the school. And I remember a lot of people judge me and my family sometimes that you have to take Hagwon, where you're gonna get all the extra support. But I feel like the school is made to prioritize all your learnings. The rest of it is up to the student. And if the student does it properly, if the student asks for guidance, if they do tasks properly on time, and with a little bit of talent, and I would say this, 10% of talent, 90% of effort, you can do it. Like, if I can do it, anyone can do it.